On the list of 19 suspects who are on those 4 planes, most of them have direct associations or indirect associations to the infamous terrorist Osama bin Laden. We turn it now to Brent Sadler, who is in the Bekaa Valley of Lebanon. He is with some family members of one of the people named on that list. Brent?
Yes, one of these suspects is Ziad Jarrah, and I'm at the village of Al-Marj, which is near the market town of Shtura in Lebanon's Bekaa Valley, not far from the Syrian border. And there is a meeting of the family of Ziad Jarrah, who are taking condolences, and clearly a family in shock and sorrow here for what's happened within their own family, it seems, and of course what's happened in the United States. This is a well-to-do, well-educated, well-off family. Some of these family members have been educated or worked in the United States. They're well-traveled. They represent the area here in terms of winning recently the elections here. And what we're getting here is the picture of Ziad Jarrah, a 25-year-old Lebanese, who we understand 4 years ago, this is confirmed by the family here, went to Hamburg, Germany, to learn about electrical engineering. We understand from Germany that he was at technical college there in Hamburg at the same time as another suspect, Mohammed Atta, who was in the aircraft, we understand, according to investigators, which hit the first of the World Trade Center towers, the North Tower, and that Ziad Jarrah was at college at the same time as Mohammed Atta. Ziad Jarrah, we understand from sources within the family, and this is very significant, they say that Ziad Jarrah went to Afghanistan some 18 months ago and spent some time there, we don't know how long, and then earlier this year, it's understood from a family member, he went to the United States, to the Miami area. He has a Turkish girlfriend, we understand, and was living in the Hamburg area during his studying time. In terms of a build-up of the personnel of Ziad Jarrah, we're told that he went to a missionary school here. A very mild-mannered, shy boy is how his father was describing his son. The father himself, Ziad Jarrah, had open-heart surgery in February of this year. It's understood by the family members that the boy came back here, that Ziad Jarrah came back for that father surgery. And these pieces just falling together now, and we hope to get more information about the background of Ziad Jarrah as the hours go on. Back to you.
Brent, just generally, what's the reaction of the family? Are they denying everything? Are they? What exactly are they saying when presented with the fact that Ziad Jarrah is on this list of 19 possible hijackers?
Well, they're saying that they don't have enough information or any information about precise details of the investigation. They're confirming that he's missing. He hasn't been heard of since before the terrorist attacks in Washington and New York. And that they're waiting for, this is the official view, that they're waiting for more information. But there's obviously some sort of split on how this should be put out within the family. Some are prepared to talk and give information, others are not. There are journalists now assembling here in this remote village in the Bekaa Valley and trying to get more information. The family have put guards now on one of the buildings here. Journalists are being pushed away, 1 or 2 cameras being pushed forcefully away, and information may be difficult to get. But certainly as far as the nuts and bolts of the investigation are concerned, the family are saying they do not know anything about those details. All they know is that their relative, Ziad Jarrah, went to Hamburg 4 years ago and is missing. These other details are coming out from other elements within the family.
All right, Brent, let's just recap this quickly so that our viewers are very clear on this. Ziad Jarrah, with roots in Lebanon, we know, according to his family now, as well as investigators, spent a good deal of time in Afghanistan as well as Germany, and then in South Florida, training at some flight schools there. Ziad Jarrah was on the passenger manifest for United Airlines Flight 93. That was the flight which took off from Newark Airport, bound for San Francisco, made a U-turn somewhere over Cleveland. The transponder went out at that time. Passengers who were calling their relatives at the time on telephones indicated they were going to attempt to attack the hijackers. Investigators do believe that Ziad Jarrah was the most qualified person in the aviation world on that plane. It might very well have been the one at the controls or seizing the controls at the time. In any case, we've been suspecting that there was some sort of struggle on that plane which caused that plane to crash into a rural part of Pennsylvania as it was headed toward Washington. Let's send it back to Paul in New York.